What is going on, creators, entrepreneurs, business owners, and future digital leaders? Welcome back to another episode of VirtuoHub, the podcast where we talk about what it really takes to turn your ideas, your knowledge, your creativity, and your audience into a sustainable business. I'm your host, Ali Mehdaoui, and today I want to start with a question. If you stopped working for 7 days, what would happen to your business? Would sales continue? Would leads still come in? Would customers still hear from you? Would your content continue generating opportunities, or would everything just stop? Because if everything stops when you stop, you might not have a business yet. You may have built yourself a job. Now listen, there's absolutely nothing wrong with working hard. Every entrepreneur has to hustle, especially in the beginning. But eventually, your business has to evolve because you only have 24 hours in a day. You can't create more time, but you can create systems. You can create automation. You can create funnels, and you can create digital assets. And of course, you can build processes that continue working even when you're not personally pushing every button. That's what today's episode is all about. We're going to break down 7 powerful ideas: how to automate your business, how to build a sales machine, how and why every creator needs a funnel, why sales should be viewed as service, how systems allow you to scale, and why consistency drives revenue. And of course, finally, how to create something once that can continue producing value for years. So grab your notebook, open the Notes app on your phone, because this episode isn't about working harder. It's about building smarter. Let's get into it. Segment 1, automate your business. Let me ask you something. How many times this week have you done the exact same task? You answered the same question, sent the same email, scheduled the same type of appointment, posted the same reminder, followed up with another lead, sent another invoice, added another person to a spreadsheet, and tomorrow you probably will do it again. Now, here is the question. Does that task actually requires you? That is where automation begins. Automation isn't about replacing the human element of your business. It's about removing repetitive tasks so you have more time for the things that actually require a human: creativity, strategy, relationships, leadership, innovation. Think about it. Someone visits your website, they fill out a form, automatically they receive an email, they're added to your CRM, your team gets notified, the potential customer receives information about the next step. Maybe they can even schedule a meeting. All of that can happen without you manually doing anything. Now multiply that by 10, 100, 1,000. That's the power of automation. And here's what entrepreneurs sometimes get wrong. They think automation is only for big companies. No, small businesses and creators may need automation even more because you don't have hundreds of employees. Sometimes it's you. Maybe you need an assistant. Maybe you and a small, tiny team. Automation allows a small organization to operate with greater efficiency. So here's an exercise I want you to try. Write down everything you do repeatedly in your business. Then ask 3 questions. Can I eliminate this? Can I delegate this? And can I automate this? If the answer is yes, yes, and yes, you just found time. And time is one of the most valuable resources. Automation creates freedom, and freedom gives you the ability to focus on growth. Question for you. What's one repetitive task in your business that you wish you never had to manually do ever again? Tell me in the comments. I think we're going to see some very interesting answers. Segment 2, build a sales machine. Let's talk about sales. For many entrepreneurs, sales looks something like this. Monday, no sales. Tuesday, maybe 1 sale. Wednesday, you post something. Thursday, someone sends you a message. Friday, you follow up. Then maybe they buy, or maybe they don't. And you start the entire process over again. That's exhausting because your sales depend on random activities. You don't need random sales. You need a sales system, a sales machine. Now, when I say sales machine, I'm not talking about becoming robotic. I'm talking about building a predictable process. Someone discovers you. They become interested. They learn more. You build trust. They receive an offer. They make a decision. That is a process. And once you understand that process, you can improve every part of it. Let's say 1,000 people see your content. 100 visit your website. 20 become leads. 5 become customers. Now you have numbers. Now you have data. Now you can ask better questions. How can we get more people from content to the website? How do we get more visitors to become leads? How do we improve follow-up? How do we convert more leads into customers? That is how business grow. Not by saying, I hope we have a good month. Hope is wonderful, but hope isn't a sales strategy. Your business needs a process that consistently creates opportunities. And once you have that process, you can measure it, improve it, automate parts of it, and eventually scale it. Question for you. Where do most of your customers currently come from? Social media, referrals, Google, networking, advertising, word of mouth? Drop your answer in the comments, because knowing where your customers come from is the very first step towards building a predictable sales machine. Segment 3, every creator needs a funnel. Okay, I know what some of you are thinking. Ali, what's a funnel? Let me make this ridiculously simple. You post a great video. Someone watches it. They like it. They think, wow, this person really knows what they're talking about. And then, nothing. They scroll to the next video. Congratulations, you got attention, but you did not create a next step. That is where a funnel comes in. A funnel simply guides someone from I just discovered you to I trust you. Then to I want to learn more, to I'm ready to take action. Your content starts the conversation. Your funnel continues the relationship. Maybe someone watches your video, then they visit your website, they download a free guide, they join your email list, they attend a webinar, they receive valuable information. Then eventually they see an offer that solves a problem they already have. That's a funnel. And here's the key. A funnel should never feel like you're tricking someone. A good funnel is simply a customer journey. You're helping someone understand who you are, what you do, how you can help, and what they should do next. Every piece of content should have a purpose. If you make a video, what's the next step? If you write a blog, what's the next step? If someone listens to your podcast, you ready for it? What's the next step? Attention without direction disappears. So don't just create content, create a pathway. Question for you. Does your content currently have a clear next step? Yes or no? Put it in the comments. And if the answer is no, you already know what you need to work on. Segment 4, sales is a service. I want to talk about something that holds a lot of entrepreneurs back. They are afraid to sell. They say, I don't want to be too pushy. I don't want to bother people. I don't want people to think I'm just trying to make money. I understand all of that. Nobody wants to feel like a walking advertisement. But here's the mindset shift. Sales isn't pressure. Sales is service. If you genuinely believe your product or service can help someone, why wouldn't you tell them about it? Imagine you own a physical therapy practice. Someone is living with pain. You have a legitimate service that could potentially help them. Is explaining your service manipulation? No. You're showing them an option. Now, here's the important distinction. Good sales say, here's a solution that may help you. Bad sales say, I don't care whether it helps you or not. I just want your money. That's the difference. Selling ethically means understanding someone's problem, determining whether you can actually help, and allowing them to make an informed decision. Sometimes the right answer is we're not the right fit for you. And that's okay, because trust is worth more than one sale. The best salespeople aren't always the best talkers. They're often the best listeners. Ask questions, understand the problem, then present the right solution. That is service. Question for you. What's the biggest thing that makes you uncomfortable about selling? Is it rejection? Is it pricing? Following up? Asking for the sale itself? Tell me in the comment. Let's normalize this conversation. Segment 5, scale with systems. Hard work can get you started, but hard work alone can't scale forever. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're a coach. You have 5 clients. You can manage everything yourself. 10 clients? All right, still manageable. 20? New things can get interesting. 50? Yeah, you're overwhelmed. 100? Something is going to start breaking. Now, you may say, well, why is that happening? Because the business grew, but the system didn't. Growth without systems creates chaos. That's why successful businesses build processes. How does a new customer get onboarded? Who handles customer service? What happens when someone has a problem? How are payments processed? How are leads followed up with? How is content produced? How does your team communicate? If the answer to every question is, ask me, you have a bottleneck. And unfortunately, you're the bottleneck. The goal is to take what's inside your head and turn it into a process. Document it, simplify it, delegate it, automate what actually makes sense. Now, your business can operate without every decision going through you. That's when you begin moving from self-employed to business owner. Question for you. If you disappeared from your business for 30 days, what would break first? Think about that one. Tell me in the comments, because whatever your answer is, that's probably the very first system you need to build.
What's something people don't know about the next-gen streaming platform? Imagine a world where streaming isn't just about broadcasting your content, but about creating an entire universe for your audience to explore. VirtuoVerse is here to revolutionize content creation. Traditional streaming is outdated. With VirtuoVerse, you can step into a new dimension of interaction and creativity. Host events, create content, and engage your audience in a whole new way. VirtuoVerse brings next-level virtual experiences where you're not just a creator, you're an innovator. Create your own virtual stage with stunning visuals and real-time engagement. Stream, monetize, and grow, all in one powerful platform. Whether you're an artist, an entrepreneur, or a game changer, VirtuoVerse is your stage. Imagine having the tools to not only share your passion, but also to turn it into a thriving business. With VirtuoVerse, you can track your growth, engage with your audience in real time, and celebrate your milestones like never before. Ready to level up? Join the revolution in content creation and entertainment. Open a free account today and start your journey towards becoming a virtual pioneer. The future of streaming is here, and it's called VirtuoVerse. Don't just stream, create, innovate, and captivate your audience like never before. Join VirtuoVerse today and redefine what it means to be a content creator. VirtuoVerse integrates seamlessly with your favorite social media platforms, making it easier than ever to share your content and grow your audience. Engage with your followers, receive instant feedback, and build a community around your passion. And here's the game changer. VirtuoVerse pays you for watching, adding, and commenting on other people's content. Turn your engagement into earnings and make every interaction count. VirtuoVerse is not just a platform, it's a thriving ecosystem where everyone benefits. Join VirtuoVerse today and be part of the future of streaming. Create, share, and earn like never before. VirtuoVerse, where your creativity meets endless possibilities. Sign up at VirtuoVerse for free today.
Segment 6. Revenue loves consistency. Everybody loves the breakthrough story, the viral video, the $1 million launch, the overnight success. But you know what's not exciting? Consistency. Showing up Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, then doing it again next week and next month. And that is where businesses are but that's where businesses are built. Consistency creates familiarity. Familiarity creates trust. Trust creates customers. Customers create revenue. Think about your own behavior. You discover someone online. You probably don't immediately buy from them. You watch another video, then another. Maybe you listen to their podcast. You follow them. You read their email, and eventually you think, I trust this person. That is why consistency matters. Your audience needs enough opportunities to understand who you are. But consistency doesn't mean posting 17 times a day until you're exhausted. It means building a sustainable rhythm, something you can maintain, because consistency for 3 years beats consistency for 3 weeks every time. Question for you. How consistent are you with your business or content right now? Rate yourself from 1 to 10 in the comments and be honest. I'm curious to see where everybody lands. Segment 7. Create once, sell forever. Now let's bring everything together. This may be one of the most powerful ideas for anyone in the creator economy. Create one, sell forever. Your time is limited, but digital assets can continue creating value long after you've created them. Think about this podcast. We've recorded it once, but someone could discover it tomorrow, next month, next year. It happens every time. Maybe in years from now. That's called leverage. The same applies to an online course, an ebook, a template, a digital guide, a recorded workshop, a membership resource, a software tool, a training program, a licensing asset. You create the core asset once, and it can potentially deliver value repeatedly. Now, that doesn't mean do nothing and become rich. That's what everybody hears for some reason. That's not what we're talking about. You still need marketing, customer service, updates, improvements, but you're no longer starting from zero every single month, every single week, every single morning. You have built an asset. And this is the shift I want every creator listening to understand. Stop thinking only about today's post. Think about your library, your intellectual property, your systems, your audience, your email list, your brand, your community. Those are assets. Social media content disappears down the feed. Assets compound. Ask yourself this question. What am I building today that can still create value for me 3 years from now? That's powerful because the goal isn't just to become a content creator. The goal is to become an asset creator. That's going to make you money. Final question. If you could create one digital asset this year that could potentially generate value for years, what would you create? A course, an ebook, a membership, software, a podcast, something completely different. Tell me in the comments. I want to hear your ideas. So let's bring today's entire conversation together. Automation creates freedom. Sales systems create predictability. Funnels create customer journeys. Service creates trust. Systems create scalability. Consistency creates revenue. And assets create leverage. That's how you begin building a business that does not require you to manually push every single button every single day. And I want you to remember something. You don't have to build everything tomorrow. Start with one system. Automate one task. Improve one part of your sales process. Build one funnel. Create one digital asset. Then improve, then repeat. That's how sustainable businesses are built. And if you're a creator, entrepreneur, coach, business owner, or someone with an idea you believe can create value in the world, don't just build an audience, build a business. Don't just create content, create assets. Don't just chase sales, build systems. And don't build something that constantly demands more of your time. Build something that becomes more valuable over time. If you're ready to take the next step, connect with other creators and entrepreneurs and discover new ways to grow and monetize what you're building with VirtuoVerse.com. At VirtuoVerse.com, you have the ability to take that final challenge of an entrepreneur. Look at your business and ask yourself, what am I still doing manually that I should systemize by now? There's your homework. Drop your answer in the comment because your answer may help another entrepreneur recognize the same problem in their own business. And if you got value from today's episode, like it, share it with another entrepreneur or creator. And make sure you follow VirtuoHub for more conversations about the creator economy, entrepreneurship, business growth, monetization, and building something that lasts. I'm your host, Ali Mehdaoui, and remember, work hard to start, build systems to grow, create assets to scale. I'll see you in the next episode of VirtuoHub. And until next time, keep creating, keep building, and keep growing. I'll see you at VirtuoVerse.com.
What's something people don't know about the next-gen streaming platform? Imagine a world where streaming isn't just about broadcasting your content, but about creating an entire universe for your audience to explore. VirtuoVerse is here to revolutionize content creation. Traditional streaming is outdated. With VirtuoVerse, you can step into a new dimension of interaction and creativity. Host events, create content, and engage your audience in a whole new way. VirtuoVerse brings next-level virtual experiences where you're not just a creator, you're an innovator. Create your own virtual stage with stunning visuals and real-time engagement. Stream, monetize, and grow, all in one powerful platform. Whether you're an artist, an entrepreneur, or a game changer, VirtuoVerse is your stage. Imagine having the tools to not only share your passion, but also to turn it into a thriving business. With VirtuoVerse, you can track your growth, engage with your audience in real time, and celebrate your milestones like never before. Ready to level up? Join the revolution in content creation and entertainment. Open a free account today and start your journey towards becoming a virtual pioneer. The future of streaming is here, and it's called VirtuoVerse. Don't just stream, create, innovate, and captivate your audience like never before. Join VirtuoVerse today and redefine what it means to be a content creator. VirtuoVerse integrates seamlessly with your favorite social media platforms, making it easier than ever to share your content and grow your audience. Engage with your followers, receive instant feedback, and build a community around your passion. And here's the game changer. VirtuoVerse pays you for watching, adding, and commenting on other people's content. Turn your engagement into earnings and make every interaction count. VirtuoVerse is not just a platform, it's a thriving ecosystem where everyone benefits. Join VirtuoVerse today and be part of the future of streaming. Create, share, and earn like never before. VirtuoVerse, where your creativity meets endless possibilities. Sign up at VirtuoVerse for free today.